Evans at 10, Bernard Dwyer 11, Paul Barton in the second row, and Shane Cooper at loose forward. Neil Holding and John Harrison are the substitutes. The Featherstone team: number 1, Chris Bibb; 2, Ian Smales; 3, Alan Banks; 4, Paul Newlove; 5, Danny Beach; 6, Graham Steadman; 7, Derek Fox; 8, Jeff Gratian; 9, Trevor Clark; 10, Glenn Bell; 11, Carl Harrison; 12, Chris Burton; 13, Peter Smith; 14, Nigel Barker; and 15, Paul Hughes. Formalities just being taken to centre field with Derek Fox, the Featherstone captain, and Paul Barton, Saints captain. The referee for today is Robin Whitfield. Need I say no more? But away we go, it's Saints to kick off. Paul Loughlin gets the game underway. As I said, certainly cup favourite in St Helens. A tremendous crowd here at Nosey Road. Featherstone in possession. Solid tackling there. Stuart Evans coming back after being rested last week against Bradford at Oddsall Stadium. Darren Bloor and Paul Barton quickly in there at the tackle with Shane Cooper. With Featherstone spreading it quickly. Saints will have to contain them there. It's veteran campaigner Peter Smith. On to Derek Fox. Ducks under the first line of defence. Fox hurrying away. Connolly in there at the tackle, but Bloor was chasing him. Bloor bounced him down. Connolly equally up to the task, came in. But it's Featherstone spreading it quickly. Number 4, Paul Newlove. Upended there by Beavers. Beavers and Bailey in at the tackle. 6th and final tackle. The kick up field, but it's charged down by Paul Groves. Well, being impeded there. Oh, Paul Groves impeded. Referee Whitfield just ignores it. The touch judge on this side giving him no help whatsoever. It puts Featherstone back on the attack. Fox there, spreading it right onto Peter Smith. Looking for support, he gets it with Carl Harrison. Featherstone coming away. Excuse me. Featherstone coming away there. It's Fox coming out for the loop movement, but it's Gratian, the provider. You've got to get this man round the top. 39 years of age, and you've got to get him down. Fox with the grubber through. David Tanner takes it well. He's taken down behind his own line, but it's Featherstone putting the early pressure on, and Saints are going to be forced to drop out from under their own sticks. You have to excuse me, I've just got a bounce of the sneezes here, but it's Paul Loughlin. Kicks off, touches Gratian, picks it up, drives upfield. Bernard Dwyer and Stuart Evans quickly in there, but it's Featherstone powering the way upfield. Glenn Bell, the cousin of Dean Bell, the Wigan player, plays it to himself, allowed to go forward. Inches from the Saints line now. Solid tackling from the Saints. They certainly have to defend now. Featherstone, coached by Peter Fox, right on the Saints line. He's spreading it to the left. Derek Fox there, on to Peter Smith. He feeds it in tight to Gratian, but Saints power him back, close him down, and force Featherstone back. It's Fox again. On to Steadman. Full-back Chris Bibb in the line, but solid tackling. 6th and final tackle. Saints sustain the pressure at present, and the 6th tackle now. On to Steadman, all en route. And the ball being taken from that up and under by Steadman. And Saints must have touched it down. I didn't quite see whether it was touched down or gone dead, but a drop out from under the sticks again. So the ball back in Featherstone's court. Good kick from Loughlin, good deep kick. Taken by Bibb. 10 yards in his own half now, as he progresses to 10 yards inside the Saints half. Paul Barton in at the tackle. Peter Smith driving forward. Strong running from these Featherstone forwards. Tackling will be the name of the game today. You've got to contain them. Carl Harrison there coming through from deep. Trevor Clark has acted half back. On to Smith again. Gives the dummy. Tries to feed it out to wingman Ian Smales, but solid tackling Newell takes the acting half-back position and ball with Derek Fox into space there. It's Chris Burton, this ex-Hull KR forward. But the ball being lost there. Gary Connolly comes up with it. Popular figure here at Nosey Road. I think this is his first full team appearance. But the Saints public have certainly taken to him. And Featherstone being penalised for moving up in an offside position at the play of the ball. So the first penalty of the game going Saints' way. And 5 minutes gone, and certainly a lively opening 5 minutes. Featherstone putting the pressure on there. Chris Burton coming through. He fed it inside to Trevor Clark, but he couldn't take it. Connolly came up with the ball, and then Featherstone were penalised for offside. So it's Saints' first touch in possession, really. Stuart Evans powering his way down. Groves gives the dummy, feeds on to Paul Vartin. Well, if you watched last week's video, you know Paul Vartin and Michael O'Connor were with me in the commentary box. But it's Saints. Oh, head-high tackle there. Disgraceful head-high tackle. Well, if that doesn't warrant to send it off, the man coming through at pace and being poleaxed there. Bernard Dwyer, I think it is, coming through. The Saints were pressing up. But it's Chris Burton being brought out and spoken to in the presence of Derek Fox. Yes, it's Bernard Dwyer there who's received treatment. He shrugged it off, but a terrible high tackle by Burton. Not renowned for his finesses, Chris Burton, but he certainly nearly took Dwyer's head off. But Saints are awarded the penalty, and first chance of points on the board for the Saints. As I was saying before, if you'd been with us at Bradford last week, both Paul Vartin and Michael O'Connor, as Loughlin, well, he hits the post and comes back into the field of play. Unlucky there, but centre field, he usually gets these over as Paul Loughlin. Hope this doesn't prove too crucial at the end of the game. Well, solid tackling from the Saints there. And the man's tackled, and what's referee Whitfield going in for? But it's Featherstone back in possession. Saints certainly getting in there, looking very hungry. After today's match, the winner just 80 minutes away from a trip to the Twin Towers. But it's Featherstone still in possession. Derek Fox there in the centre. Both Fox and Steadman laid this ball out to the backs and the forwards. But it's Chris Burton there in possession, but Saints are caught on the far left, moving up in an offside position. So Featherstone's first penalty, and it's Graham Steadman on the 25. Pine's touch just on the 10-yard line, short of the halfway. Jeff Gratian, battering ram, powering his way up. As far as I know, he's never been to Wembley, missed out on a few occasions. This is probably his last chance of getting to Wembley, appearing on the hallowed turf. But I can tell you something, he won't be going there if Saints have out to do with it. Solid tackling there, Shane Cooper. But it's Steadman chipping through. Well, Steadman going in a shoulder charge on... Well, Steadman went in with a shoulder charge on Groves, and Whitfield goes there and awards Featherstone a penalty. Well, can you believe it? If you wasn't here watching it, you wouldn't believe that, would you? Steadman kicked through, shoulder charges Groves, and Groves gets penalised. So a chance now for Featherstone to get points on the board. 8.5 minutes gone, and certainly an explosive start. I think it's Steadman that takes the kicks for Featherstone. He's there just composing himself. About 30 yards out, just to the right of the sticks. Here he goes. Yes, it's there between the sticks. So Featherstone in the lead by 2 points to 0. from one end of the pitch to the other, with a chance for Saints down this end, and then Featherstone sweeping upfield, being awarded a very Saints have been penalised very harshly, and Steadman tacked the goal on, and Featherstone in the lead by 2 points to 0. Early days yet, just 9 minutes gone, and Featherstone in possession in their own 25. Certainly running hard. Peter Fox, he'll have these big forwards from Featherstone fired up for today's third round Silk Cut Challenge Cup clash. Peter Smith, midway between the Featherstone 25 and the halfway line. The ball back for the kick up field. Steadman again. Over to this David Tanner wing. One bounce, Tanner takes it safely. Goes across field, pushes two off. Still going David Tanner. The third line of defence there. And Tanner's brought down. There's Quirk coming in field on the far side. Going from the acting half-back position. No way through for him. Featherstone moving up very quickly. Paul Groves on to Tony Burke. Saints will just have to settle the game down now. Certainly starting off at 100-mile-an-hour pace. Groves spreads it to the right. Mark Bailey kicks inside. Darren Blue coming through, but Bailey just couldn't release. Well, Bailey being impeded, finally allowed to get up. Paul Barton taking up the running onto Laughlin into space. Whitfield in the way, but Bluer. Oh, what's up now? Saints on the attack. They spread the ball out. It penalises Saints. As Saints came through, Darren Bluer coming onto that lovely ball from Paul Laughlin. No advantage being played whatsoever, and certainly a good chance of referee Whitfield stopping the Saints of going 6 points to 0 in the lead. I know Paul Laughlin was slightly being impeded there. I'm thinking it was Laughlin that was going. Laughlin was going through. He spread it out, and Darren Bluer took up the running. He powered his way through. It's I'm not saying he would have scored, but he certainly had a good chance. But that's just one thing we'll never know. But it's Paul Laughlin now, second attempt at goal, unsuccessful earlier on. They already kicked 82, looks good from here. Has it gone to the left? No. Yes, it's gone to the left. But Featherstone forced to drop out from the 25. A chance of 6 points going a begging there by what I consider as a bad decision by referee Whitfield. As Paul Laughlin was coming through, referee Whitfield, it looked as though he was in the way of it, but whether that's what it was for, I don't know. You just have to watch again on your video. Paul Martin taking up the running, powers his way forward, still going Martin. Oh, unlucky there. The ball coming out to David Tanner, but Newell takes up the running. Good burst there from this Australian Manly international forward for the Saints there, Paul Martin. Trevor Clark, Featherstone now, moving it to the right, Peter Smith, Chris Bibb in the line. Derek Fox at acting half-back for Featherstone. Certainly a great game, a good cup game, already after just 10 or 11 minutes. Trevor Clark from acting half-back. When Saints played Featherstone in the league at Post Office Road earlier on this season, we went down 13 points to 12. And Clark, Bell, Peter Smith and Gratian had a good game. It's the sixth tackle, the ball back to Steadman, kicks it deep upfield. It's, well, a good kick for Featherstone. Got over there to the far right, an awkward ball for Les Quirk, but it bounced and went into touch. So it's a scrum down, the first scrum of the match. Saints feed, just about 5 yards from the Saints line. Certainly an all-out effort for Saints to make sure Featherstone don't get one against the head here. Darren Bluer to feed. Saints come with the ball, Bluer quickly away. The Saints second up the running, Stuart Evans. Pushes Burton out of the way, goes in with the shoulder. Saints spread it quickly, Beavers. Gary Connolly linking up. Solid tackling there from Ian Smales. Rather exuberant tackling, but Tony Burke now Certainly a good cup fighting team, this Featherstone outfit. The ball back to Loughlin. The hefty kick downfield. Going over there to the right with Danny Beach. Takes it at the second attempt. Just tries to get round Les Quirk, but he can't do so. Solid tackling there on the far side. Les Quirk and Bernard Dwyer coming in to assist. But they certainly run out, this Featherstone team, don't they? Powering up centre field, 10 yards from the halfway line. Jeff Gratian. Lovely ball out in the tackle by Gratian onto Clark. But a superb tackle from Gary Connolly there as Featherstone were pressing up. Featherstone on the attack now. Peter Smith inside to Stedman. Well, good tackling again. Beavers this time. Tackling's the name of the game, but they're certainly running this ball. Derek Fox onto Gratian now. Feeds it back inside, but taken by Phil Beavers, I think it is. Yes, it was Phil Beavers. Gratian was feeding it back, and Beavers there, well positioned. Took the ball well, intercepted it there. Put Saints back in possession. Shane Cooper. Paul Groves onto Vaulting. Tried to make the break, feeds it back to Groves again. Outrageous dummy, into space. Quirk on his left, Quirk comes inside. Gets the ball on the halfway line. Good rugby from the Saints now. Spreading it from their own line, right to the halfway. Crossfield now. Darren Blewer into space. Sixth and final tackle. Saints with the tails up. Are they going to run it? Onto Paul Vaulting. He lofts the upper under. Saints following up. It's Chris Bibb. He takes it comfortably. Vaulting follows the kick up. Powers him down. Bernard Dwyer into that tackle with Paul Vaulting. But it's Ian Smales now. Saints are moving a full 75 yards upfield there with the 6 tackles. Carl Harrison in possession for Featherstone, and they're contained in their own 25 temporarily. Well, let's hope it's permanently. But it's Peter Smith there. Veteran campaigner at loose forward for the Featherstone outfit. Derek Fox spreads it to the left. I think it's Stedman there, but solid tackling. Darren Blewer and Mark Bailey retaining the half-back partnership after that brilliant performance at Odsal Stadium. Well, sacked the juggler, but Burton's manages to gather it. Very unlucky, no Saints players there as Burton knocked it on. But it's going to be Saints with the advantage. A scrum down 10 yards inside the Saints half. And Darren Blewer to feed. Chris Burton knocking on there. Just one scrum in the match, and Saints come up with the ball. The second, and Blewer again. Beavers going to the left. Onto Mark Bailey. Into space. Loughlin on his left. Unlucky there, I think. He may just overrun him. Bernard Dwyer powering upfield, and the Saints crowd crying for the ball to be passed out. It will be now Bailey. Onto Blewer. Beavers! Beavers out to Tanner. Can he come in field? No, just forced it to touch about 2 yards short of the Featherstone try line, but Saints spread it out very quickly. Let the ball do the work. This is the name of the game. Spread it out. And Saints piling the pressure on. Derek Fox to feed. Can we get one against the head here? As Saints are pressing on the Featherstone line. Fox feeds. Comes up with the ball. Featherstone on their own line onto Stedman. Connolly comes in for the tackle. Well positioned there, young Connolly. Peter Smith, that's acting half-back for Featherstone. Derek Fox now. Feeds it inside. They're certainly not frightened to throw this ball about to this Featherstone outfit. They've got to take him in the tackle. It's got to be a 2-man tackle at least. One round the legs and one round the top. A smother tackle, well, it certainly looked a hint of a forward pass there. Jeff Gratian finally brought to ground by Mark Bailey and Paul Groves. Fox wants a quick play of the ball. The ball back to Stedman, the kick upfield. Charge down, all on Rude. Well, Featherstone come up with the ball. Touch the Saints player, and Clark there, the hooker. On to Newell. Into this lad, only a young lad, but he looks as though he's got a big future. Clark, Fox, ready it to the right, Smith. Good tackle there, Smith loses the ball. Saints pick it up, Bernard Dwyer, and Saints back on the attack. Saints moving up the Harrison, the Featherstone attack. Put them off the stride. Peter Smith lost the ball, and Saints are back in possession. Evans coming through. Wasn't coming from deep enough there, couldn't get enough impetus in his run. But Tony Burke now taking up the run, in with the shoulder. Just 10 yards inside the Featherstone half. Bluer, Saints moving crossfield. Cooper, Beavers, short ball to Loughlin. Good ball, looks though Loughlin was in a big hole, but Featherstone quickly complete the tackle. Alan Banks in there. I think Alan Banks was about the second youngest player to appear at Wembley when he appeared in the 83 Cup final for Featherstone. Paul Groves keeps it going. Tony Burke gets him off the ground, and Saints keep the ball moving onto Les Quirk. Just short of the 25, sixth and final tackle. We're going to have an up and under here again. Darren Bluer, he lost the high ball there. Bluer follows it up onto Bibb, but Bluer unlucky there. Just couldn't take him. But it's Chris Bibb in possession for Featherstone. Saints powering on this Featherstone line. Gratian, I think that is, turns round in the tackle. Always looking to release. Good forward play from this veteran packman. There's Gratian now. Fox now bursting through. The chase is on. Gary Connolly comes in for the tackle. Super tackle from Connolly. Certainly a try-saving tackle. And Featherstone back on the attack. Ian Smales onto number 11, Carl Harrison. Featherstone move up into the Saints 25 now. Just leading by 2 points to nil. Stedman. Sixth and final tackle. 21 minutes of the game gone. 2 points to nil for Featherstone. Fox for the drop. Well, it was a Fox drop that sealed Featherstone's victory. He's popped one over there in the 21st minute, and it puts Featherstone 3 points to nil in the lead. Eric Fox there, popping it over. Since, as I said, it was the 23rd minute of the second half when Fox popped one over at Post Office Road. That sealed the game 13-12. It's just 3 points to nil in the lead now, but that's the idea. If you get in the opposition's 25, and it's the sixth tackle, don't come away without a score if you can help it. Fox did that. So it's giving him too much space, and he popped one over right between the sticks. And Featherstone back in possession, with Saints having to kick off from the centre spot after that score. Trevor Clark. Fox onto Gratian. Turning in the tackle again, back to Derek Fox. Certainly got to get these ball playing forwards down, both Glenn Bell and Jeff Gratian eager to release the ball. But Chris Bibb chipping through. Sits up nicely for him, but he knocks on. He did gather it, but he knocked on. Certainly showing a lot of enterprise in this Featherstone outfit. Both Alex Murphy and Peter Fox, opposition coaches, both co-commentators on grandstand with Ray French. Well, Fox was doing it yesterday. That's Oldham. Wigan already through into the last four. Saints go up with the ball. Paul Loughlin. Mark Bailey being impeded there, but he gets the ball away to Gary Connolly. Runs into Chris Burton, and Burton going in there with his knees. Carl Harrison lying on. Saints bring it blindside. Stuart Evans powering his way down. Good 10-15 yard burst from Stuart Evans. Saints taking it across field. Paul Martin straining it up. Good strong runner looking to release. He does so inside to Cooper. Out to Tony Burke. Pushes one off, feeds it back inside to Darren Bluer. Changing direction from Saints onto Cooper. Beavers, but Featherstone claws up very quickly. Too many pair of hands there for the Saints. Mark Bailey, lofted pass to Bernard Dwyer, inside to Loughlin. Sixth and final tackle, just 10 yards inside the Featherstone half. Loose play, onto Groves, kicks it downfield. But the ball's going to run dead. It's going to be a 25-yard tap restart. 24 minutes of the first half gone, 3 points to nil in Featherstone's favour. Certainly a good cup battle. Clark attacks it half-back. On to Chris Burton. Hull KR, an international second rower. Lost the ball there. Tanner scooped it up. Puts it back on the attack. Stuart Evans powers his way upfield. Dwyer straightens up. Bluer comes on his left, but solid tackling. Glenn Bell in at the tackle there. Paul Loughlin into space. Solid tackling there from Featherstone. It shaped the ball from Loughlin's hands. Puts Featherstone back in possession. Play now stopped on the halfway line. Glenn Bell, I think that is, taking up the running. Featherstone moving up into the Saints half. Fox onto Gratian. Release it back to Fox. This is immigration. You'll have to watch him. Featherstone keep it going. Certainly not frightened of throwing the ball about onto Burton again. Inside to Peter Smith. Back inside there to Steadman. And good rugby from Featherstone. Steadman again. Players on the outside. It's Clark. Super tackle there. Well, the ball's still loose. The knock-on going to be ruled here. No advantage to the Saints from... I think it was Clark that lost the ball. Certainly a good tackle. Shook him in his boots. He lost the ball. Saints couldn't capitalise on it. But it's certainly Featherstone having the best of these of this first half so far. Not frightened to throw the ball about. Saints come up with the ball. Bluer takes it quickly to Bailey. Shane Cooper turns it inside to Bernard Dwyer. Saints on the charge. Good tackling there. Steadman in again. Cooper at dummy half, bringing it blindside. Tony Burke takes up the running. Chris Burton in there again. One of the tacklers. Darren Bluer. Crossfield kick. Deep into the Featherstone 25. Taken easy by Danny Beach there. The Saints move upfield. Les Quirk comes in, completes the tackle. The ball going to ground. Featherstone pick it up quickly, but the knock-on being ruled. Certainly a good crunching tackle there by Paul Loughlin and Les Quirk on Danny Beach. Game temporarily stopped. Well, Les Quirk with 7 tries in the last 7 games, and Shane Cooper with 4 in the last 4. Obviously looking to extend their try-scoring tallies. As I say, up Featherstone early in the season. Saints leading 12 points to 10 at half-time with tries from Quirk and Evans and Paul Loughlin goal, but a Fox drop goal and a Steadman penalty goal in the second half. Well, Featherstone, they only came up into the first division last season with York and Oldham. Oldham getting knocked out yesterday in the 3rd round, and let's hope Featherstone are getting knocked out today also in the 3rd round. But it's certainly a good cup battle, and Featherstone, one of Saints' bogey teams. Played Featherstone 4 times. This is the 5th since the war. We beat them in a 2-legged affair in the late 40s, early 50s. 54 it was actually, a 2-legged affair. We won 53 points to 23 on aggregate. And then perhaps those old enough to remember, in the 57-8 at Featherstone we got beat in the snow 5-0. Also in 58-59, 20 points to 6, so we've got to lay that bogey to rest. Conley linking up, lovely ball to Bluer. On to Beavers. Tanner takes it, goes in field. Saints putting the pressure on now, they've got to make it count. Mark Bailey nearly upended. But Saints in possession. Stuart Evans dummy half onto Shane Cooper. Loughlin coming through deep. Feeds it inside. Saints have got to keep it going. Onto Les Quirk. Stood in the tackle. Can he release? No. Finally brought to ground just short of the Featherstone 25. Paul Martin taking up the running. Straight forward runner. Watch this man go. Gets the cheers of the crowd as the crowd get behind the Saints. Groves. Cooper. Mark Bailey. Featherstone move up quickly. Well, the Saints going to run it, so they're going to have a go for a drop. Well, they're getting bunched up there, Saints on the sixth tackle. Groves and Bluer and Featherstone are back in possession. Would have been the changeover anyway, but Glenn Bell taking the ball forward. Graham Steadman for Featherstone. Neil Olin just warming up on the touchline. Jeff Gratian taking up the running, feeds it inside to Smith, on to Newlove. Stretching his legs. Bluer has him, but I think it's Tony Burke comes in and completes the tackle. Smales, Fox, on to Harrison. Sixth and final tackle of this sequence. 10 minutes remaining of this first half. The ball back to Steadman, direct kick upfield, it's going to go dead. The Saints are going to restart with a tap on the 25. Just going on about the cup before. We had a home fixture in 83 and Featherstone saw us off by the tune of 11 points to 10. With a bloke called Gilbert there, I think he scored a couple of tries. As I said, we've got to avenge these third round defeats. Also in 83, Featherstone went on to the final where they beat the mighty Hull, who were on song. So they're certainly a good cup fighting team of Featherstone. Saints still in possession. Darren Bluer receiving a knock. Being treated by Saints physio Tim Deakin, but the ball with Paul Barton. Groves chips through, follows it up. Kicks on, comes back, it's all on. Evans picks it up, Saints on the attack. Another 6 tackles to make it count. Good play from Groves there. Bernard Dwyer locks it out to Cooper. Beavers takes up the running. Inside to Cooper. Pushes one tackle off. Looking to release it for a good clamp tackle from Steadman, but over the top there by Burton. Tony Burke now. Well, Burton in again. They certainly have to watch it. Looking a bit aggressive. Darren Bluer inside to Loughlin. Saints have got to make it count now. Trailing by 3 points to 0. Martin on the charge. Gets it back. Unlucky there. Very unlucky onto Groves. But it's this man Barton. You've got to follow him. Saints captain leads by example. Powerhouse forward. Possibly only another match before going back down under. Certainly been a revelation in the Saints pack since he came over this season. But Featherstone come up with the ball. Spread it quickly to the right. Well, Featherstone on the charge. Certainly they swing well. Solid tackle there. Well, it's Alan Banks. Super tackle there from Bluer. Pummel him down. But it's Featherstone still in possession. Fox. Fox again, moving upfield. Burton coming through from deep. They're certainly running hard onto this ball. And these Featherstone forwards. Derek Fox and Steadman, the leaders there. It's Steadman grubbing in through. All on wave by referee Whitfield. Gary Connolly well positioned. What a sidestep there. What a sidestep off this lad. Powering his way down the main stand touchline. Took the ball in his in-goal area and moves it up to the 25. Brilliant play from this 17-year-old ex-Blackbrook lad. Evans, is it into space? Powering his way upfield. Groves, loop movement with Bluer. Gives the dummy, goes back in field, straightens up. Very unlucky there. Wants a quick play of the ball, but Featherstone holding down. Referee Whitfield not having any. Quick hand from the Saints. Martin loses the ball. Very unlucky there. But Featherstone back on the attack. Clark at dummy half. Takes it right to Fox. Misses Bell out and takes it on to Steadman. Inside for the wingman there, Danny Beach. What a pulsating cup tie we've got here. 3 points to 0 in Featherstone's favour. Just about 5 minutes of play remaining in this first half. And the voice is going already. But, oh, a mile forward. But it's Grayson there. He's always looking to release the ball. He gave it to Fox inside, but it was a mile forward. So it's making a substitution now with Neil Holding coming on for Mark Bailey, I think. Neil Holding coming on for Mark Bailey. Referee stopping the clock. Taking the man straight off. It's the wingman on the far side. He took a knock before, Danny Beach. And it's Paul Hughes coming on for him. And Mark Bailey being replaced by Neil Holding. Saints come up with the ball. Phil Beavers. Well, Featherstone penalised, rightly so. Derek Fox impeding Phil Beavers in his efforts to play the ball. So Saints awarded the penalty. Neil Holding there, perhaps he'll add a little bit of extra pace to the Saints attack. Saints crowd getting behind him as Saints 20 yards from the Featherstone line. Tony Burke, first man in. Solid tackling there. Both props in for Featherstone now. Bernard Dwyer. 10 yards now, virtually centre field. Saints pressing upfield, got to get a score on the board before half time. Neil Holding. Darren Bluer into space. Passes round the man. Saints on the attack, just brought down. 8 yards short. Brilliant ball handling skills from Darren Bluer. Ball's in from acting half back. Trying to stretch over there, but a tremendous tackling stint from Featherstone. Beavers spreads it right. Holding. Going on his own, Neil. Oh, just brought down short. Quick play the ball. Cooper, lofted ball to Loughlin. Must be over here. On to Tanner. Yes! Tanner's into the corner. Saints are in the lead. Super try from Tanner. I thought Paul Loughlin had just given that ball a little too early. But David Tanner did well. He went over with the wingman Ian Smales, I think it is, at this side, hanging on to him, but Tanner goes over and puts Saints back in the, well, not back in the lead, but in the lead. David Tanner going over there, only his third try of the season for the Saints. He's also kicked 8 goals, but a tremendous time to score just before half-time. 4 points to nil, Saints in the lead. A difficult kick for Paul Loughlin, but you watch. I've had it banged this over, no problem, after missing a couple from centre field. Loughlin there, composing himself, just in from the touchline. Is it coming in field? No, keeps to the right. Very unlucky there, but Saints in the lead by 4 points to 3. Well, we should have been playing Oldham today in the Stones Bitter League, but that's had to be postponed. Oldham going out to the Challenge Cup yesterday at the hands of Wigan by 12 points to 4. And this game now against Oldham rearranged for this following Wednesday, provided everything goes all right today. Featherstone kick off, Shane Cooper takes the ball upfield. Well, Glenn Bell going in there, nearly decapitated him, but it's Tony Burke taking up the running. Saints with the tails up after scoring there just 2 minutes before the interval, and certainly another score wouldn't go amiss. And it's Saints powering the way up centre field, just short of the halfway line. Groves onto Bluer, feeds it out to Neil Holding. It with pace, ducks under the tackle. Very unlucky there, tried to get the dummy, but Newlove didn't take it. Beavers, Barton now, straight runner, powers his way up with tremendous upper body strength from this man Barton. Sixth and final tackle now. Beavers onto Bluer, chips it through, Bluer gathers it, takes it to his right, onto Cooper, inside to David Tanner. Saints keep it going. Bernard Dwyer in possession. Releases it, unlucky there. It would have been the changeover. He tried to get it back, just didn't get the power off it, and Newlove comes up with the ball. So it's Featherstone now. Peter Smith Super tackle from Barton there. Brings him down, but he took a knock. Must have took a boot off Peter Smith as he went in for that tackle, did Paul Barton. Getting up very slowly as Saints physio Tim Deakin comes on to give him treatment. So Saints temporarily down to 12 men. Saints come up with the ball, near Ollie, goes in field, outside again. Time running out in this first half now. Evans to Bluer. Time is of the essence now. Saints know how many seconds virtually before the half-time hooter. Grove, centre field, outrageous dummy, Powers upfield. Evans attacks it half-back. To Shane Cooper, spreads it left, Bernard Dwyer. Turns round looking for support, gets it from Cooper again. Yes, out to Beavers, yes! Saints did it again! Brilliant! Right on the 40th minute! And Beavers goes over! Brilliant ball handling skills from the Saints! So Phil Beavers powers his way over there. His 5th try of the season. Saints coming up with the ball after Featherstone had it here. They spread upfield, as I was saying. If they only knew, the seconds were ticking out. But Shane Cooper did it well. He took over there. Beavers loomed up on the left. He'd play anywhere, Beavers. Since young Connolly's come in, this full-back position, Beavers. He's been at the half-back, in the centre, on the wing, you name it. And he's always there, backing up. He came in lovely to Cooper's left and powered his way over there, just about 10 yards to the left of the sticks. Extends Saints lead to 8 points to 3. Saints just coming to the fore in the last 5 minutes after Featherstone having the majority of the first half. Loughlin now, see if he can get his first one over. Yes, no problem, bangs it over. Saints with a 7-point cushion, 10 points to 3 in the lead. There's the half-time hooter, as I said, right with seconds running out as Beavers powers his way over. Featherstone opening the scoring in the 9th minute with a Stedman penalty goal after an unsuccessful attempt from Paul Loughlin. 2 points to 0 then for Featherstone. Fox popped a drop over in the 21st minute. 3 points to 0 for Featherstone. And a certainly good cup rugby. The game being played from end to end. But Saints there finishing off 2 tries in 4 minutes there. David Tanner going in at the corner here. Unsuccessfully. The goal attempt unsuccessful by Paul Loughlin. And then right in the dying seconds, Phil Beavers, after some brilliant ball handling skills, finishing off in good style. And Paul Loughlin popping the goal over. So at half-time, 10 points to 3 to score in the Saints' favour. And certainly there's going to be a pulsating second half. We're back with you now at Nosey Road for the second half of this silk cut 3rd round Challenge Cup tie. Saints taking the lead by 10 points to 3 at half time there. 2 late tries from David Tanner and Phil Beavers. Well, Saints way to this 3rd round. The first round they played Swinton away, coming through by 16 points to 5. Then we got a second round home tie against Barrow, 28 points to 6. And Featherstone, they've come through the hard way, all away ties. Whitehaven away in the first round, they powered them 32 points to 0. Then the second round away at Wakefield, they won by 10 points to 4, and certainly a difficult tie here at Nosey Road, but they're on the wrong end of the score line, but they're on the right end. It all depends which way you look at it. I mean, Saints are winning 10 points to 3, and let's hope we can extend our lead and certainly go forward to the last 4. The draw, I think it'll be Tuesday. They've all been Tuesday at present, and it's looking as though all the local sides, Widnes, Wigan, Warrington and Saints, are going to be in the semi-final. So somebody's going to be unlucky at the Easter period, depending on who gets the first semi-final draw. Featherstone now just coming back onto the pitch, just one substitution for either side, with Neil Holding coming on for Mark Bailey, and Paul Hughes coming on for number 5, Danny Beach. No further substitutions at the half-time interval. Referee Whitfield just coming on and taking his position centre spot. Certainly had what you might call an indifferent game. But if you listened to the Bradford video last week, you know I had Michael O'Connor and Paul Martin with me. And Michael O'Connor still injured with the knee ligaments. Also Paul Farber, he took a knock on the shoulder, and he's not fully fit, I understand. But say it's out there, and I know if you'll ask both Michael O'Connor and Paul Martin, they'll tell you it was certainly a pleasure to come and commentate with me on the video in the short stay over here in England. But it's in possession now. Keeping the ball going. This is what Featherstone are doing, releasing the ball in the tackle. You've got to turn in the tackle and get the ball going. Take 2 and 3 players out of the game, and this is the name of the game. Neil Holding, on to Shane Cooper, powering through, short ball to Loughlin, diagonal run, flicking it up, lovely ball handling skills. Bernard Dwyer, back to Loughlin again, stretching his legs, Saints keeping it going. Well, solid tackling there. Saints move a full 50 odd yards upfield. Solid tackling there from Featherstone, who certainly give Loughlin a bit of stick, but it's Paul Martin. There is, it's number 12, it's Chris Burton again, going in rather high round for Paul Martin's head. 6th and final tackle of this sequence. Saints run it, Beavers out to Tanner, chips it through, but Chris Bibb takes it, well positioned. Just beats the clutches of David Tanner as he follows his kick up, but Saints tacklers come back and contain Featherstone in their own 25. Both these coaches, Peter Fox and Alex Murphy, both controversial characters, and I bet there's been quite a few words of wisdom in the half-time chat. But it's Featherstone spreading it quickly. Good tackle from Bluer on Smith. That's stopped the Featherstone movement. Well, what's the... Oh, I don't know. He's saying Blue has gone in with an elbow, a high tackle, an elbow, he's there indicated. What a load of rubbish. So Featherstone get the first penalty of this second half. Fine touch on the halfway line. It's Trevor Clark, he's going to restart play. Derek Fox, onto Gratian. Moving it quickly, Steadman, you've got to get in and close this man down. It's been Fox, Steadman, Smith and the old campaigner Gratian. They've been running this first half up to the 36 minutes when David Tanner scored, and then Saints finishing off right on the death of the first half. Well, look to him forward there again, but Glenn Bell releases it. Featherstone spread it quickly. Overlap on the right, Banks onto Hughes on the wing. Good tackle there, but Featherstone keep it going. Certainly looked like another forward pass, but it has been noticed this time by referee Whitfield, and a scrum down has been awarded just outside the Saints 25. Darren Blue to feed. First scrum of the second half, Blue comes round with it, trying to outpace the Peter Smith there as he comes out of the scrum. Dwyer bursting through, unlucky there. Neil Holding on his right, but he couldn't release it. There was no way he could release that ball. Featherstone all offside to the referee's right. Well, Saints being penalised. He's pointing at Bernard Dwyer, obviously, for he probably just casually mentioning to referee Whitfield that all the Featherstone side were offside, and referee Whitfield has took exception to him questioning his decision, and he's therefore penalised the Saints, and Steadman is going to have a go for goal by the looks of things. Just inside the Saints half. Well, you can't win with this fellow Whitfield, can you? Well, in the league, Saints in 5th position, Featherstone in 9th. Saints, they played 18, won 10, drawn 1, lost 7, 3-6-6-4, 3-2-9 against, 21 points. Featherstone, they've only played 17, won 8, lost 9, 294, 3-7-8 against, 16 points. They're in 9th position, that's not going to carry. Neil Holding catches it, no problem, and Saints back on the attack. Lovely dummy from Holding. Use David Tanner as the foil there on the right. Stuart Evans second up the run-in. Well, with that Oldham fixture being played this Wednesday, Paul Barton and Michael O'Connor, if he's fit, will be eligible. Yes! Oh, Quirk! He's held here! I should think so too. Holding on to his jersey. Paul Loughlin had made the break. He only had to give it to Les Quirk. He'd have heard that 60 yards upfield, but Paul Hughes had hold of him. But Whitfield, referee Whitfield, he saw it. Penalises Featherstone, puts Saints back on the attack. Tony Burke now rings it blindside. Well, Glenn Bell going in there with Jeff Gratian. Bluer on to Evans. Power play from Evans. Chris Burton in at the tattle and Carl Harrison. Bluer from the run around with Holding. Paul Barton at dummy half, taking up the running. Only knows one way, does this lad Barton. Shane Cooper, Neil Holding now. Good ball to Loughlin. Back to Gary Connolly. Inside to Cooper. Cooper comes back. Feeds it to Neil Holding. Gives the dummy. Looking for the line. Inches short. Change over it is. The 6th tackle. Well, it's either that or he's lost the ball. I don't know. But Featherstone are in possession. Saints powering the way upfield, and surely they'll have to contain them for the remainder of these 6 tackles. Gary Connolly there linking up well, did well, fed it inside to Shane Cooper, and Saints nearly scored again. Featherstone now. Peter Smith feeds it inside. Solid tackling there. Finally brings him to ground. 6th and final tackle. Derek Fox just chips it over Les Quirk's head, and it bounces into touch. About 5 yards in the Saints 25. So scrum down. 5 yards inside the Saints 25. Darren Bluer to feed. Referee Whitfield stuck in the middle of the pack there. Just trying to organise the forwards, tell him what he wants. It's Saints come up with the ball. Neil Holding. Gary Connolly links up. Rather aggressive play there from Graham Steadman. Looks though he got him with the feet, but it's Bernard Dwyer in possession. Stuart Evans releases it to Darren Bluer, does well. Good play from the Saints. Keeping it going, Groves takes up the run-in. Short ball to Cooper, Groves coming back for the link, but the tackle's not completed. Cooper gets up, Saints still on the attack. Beavers pushes one off, powers his way upfield. Saints now, Cooper again. Barton is it? But Bluer comes up with it. Couldn't release it, good clamp tackle. Well, sure they'll have a go for drop goal here, the Saints. No, they're going to run it. No, Neil Holding, it looks as though we're shaping up. Bernard Dwyer. The ball's released. Featherstone come up with it. They would have had it from the changeover anyway. But Saints trying to keep the ball moving there. It's Featherstone in possession. Derek Fox on to Clark. Glenn Bell, solid tackling. Super two-man tackle there from Cooper, I think it is, and Loughlin. Peter Smith. Well, in the excitement, I forgot to switch me watch on, but I reckon there's about 12, I don't know, about 12 minutes gone. The referee looking to the touch judge as Peter Smith lost the ball in the tackle. He hadn't a clue. He looked to the touch judge, and I don't know why he looked to him, because he hasn't a clue either. And Featherstone are awarded a penalty. We're definitely well handicapped this afternoon. Well, the planned move here from Featherstone. Fox there nearly made a hash of it, for want of a better word, but Featherstone are still in possession, just inside the Saints' half. Fox again. On to Carl Harrison, big lad, powers his way forward there, pushes Tony Burke out of the way, but Dwyer and Avorton complete the tackle. Fox slips it up. Certainly some of these Fox passes are looking a shade forward, but he's getting away with it. It's Fox again, on to number 3, Alan Banks. Gratian and Fox there, on to Smith. Certainly a good rugby playing side is Featherstone. 6th and final tackle now, they're going to loft it up and under surely. There's Fox, it's a crossfield grubber. Connolly well positioned, oh, he knocks it on, but he regathers. All on rule, it's obviously, yes, it's kicked his foot, hit his foot as it came through. My mistake, fancy me saying that Gary Connolly had knocked on, but a good decision there from referee Whitfield, I must say. As Tony Burke comes over to the popular stand side. Stuart Evans, shoulder down, powers into Jeff Gratian. Glenn Bell comes in to assist. I would imagine about 14 minutes of this second half gone. The score still the same as half time, 10 points to 3. I think Featherstone have pinched the ball, have they? No. Referee Whitfield coming on the Saints side, but it's been knocked back. The Saints still in possession. Paul Vortin. Tremendous strength from this lad. Look at him. Got up after the tackle, looking to release. He does so to Darren Blewer. The 6th tackle there being indicated by referee Whitfield. Paul Grove sets up the run in. Good ball to Laughlin. Work was in field. Cooper. Unlucky. Very unlucky there, the Saints. Brilliant play on the 6th tackle. A good 40-yard movement upfield. But it's Stedman on the far side. Overlap for Featherstone. Smales on the far side in possession. But the ball touching a Saints player, I believe, as he awarded another 6 tackles. On to Jeff Gratian, inside pass from Smith. Got to get in and bang this man down. Well, the ball being released and Saints being penalised yet again. Referee Whitfield indicating there he had shouted held as the ball come out. You can bet your bottom dollar that Gratian had lost that, but it puts Featherstone back on the attack, trailing by 7 points. Here, plan B again. Just inside the Saints 25. Smith inside to Banks. Reverse movement there, and Fox going round infield, and Banks coming round to the blind side. Well, forward pass again, surely onto Glenn Bell, but he's just about 2 or 3 yards short of the try line. Gratian again looking to lay the ball on. Super smothered tackling from the Saints this time. Let's see if he throws the ball away again to try and get another penalty. Bernard Dwyer completes the tackle. Featherstone moving left. Fox on to Smith. That's 3, I make it. Saints will have to defend tirelessly now. Fox again. On to Stedman. Well, he's raised his hand for the 6th. I thought that was only about 4th, but I'm not arguing. Fox loses the ball. Saints come up with it. Would have been the changeover, but Dwyer, I think it is, in there like a flash on that loose ball. All offside to the Featherstone outfit. But referee Whitfield is just not paying attention. If he just cared to look to his left. Tony Burke, well, Burton with a rather enthusiastic tackle there. If that wasn't a short-arm jab, I don't know what is. Cooper, back to Blewer, up to Evans. But Saints in possession. Groves taking up the run-in. Live wire hooker Groves onto Holding. Looking to release, he can't do so. Phil Beavers, rubbing in for touch. Good play from Beavers there. Finds touch 10 yards from the Featherstone 25. Relieves the pressure a bit for the Saints. It's going to be a Featherstone feed, but let's hope Paul Groves can take one against the head against Trevor Clark. But Saints back on the attack. Fox feeds, Featherstone come away with the ball. Paul Vault in there, he's had some treatment. Must have a cut, a gash on the head. He's got strapping round his head there. Well, forward pass again, surely. But Beavers came in with the tackle on Fox. Clark from acting half-back position. Beavers in again. Well, Groves and Barton, they certainly be instrumental. A tremendous team display all round, with some good, hard running from both Groves and Barton. Fox on the sixth tackle. Les Quirk, can he keep it in field? He does so. Not been in the action a great deal, Les Quirk, but he goes through there, powers his way through the first line of defence. Alan Banks bring him down. Quirk looking to extend his 7 tries in 7 games. Tony Burke. Well, halfway through this second half now, no further scoring. 10 points to 3, but Saints with a 7-point cushion. We know what that means, that Featherstone have got to score twice to take the lead. Groves, Bluer, Groves again. Lofts it out to Neil Holding, overlap on the right for the Saints. Good clamp tackle there from Steadman. Well, the sixth tackle there indicated again, they're coming thick and fast. Barton, crossfield, kick upfield. Paul Hughes stops it with his foot. Goes infield. Bernard Dwyer first man in there, and Loughlin and Bluer come in to assist. Well, the ball released. Cooper comes up with it. Play allowed to go on. Lofted ball to Loughlin. Quirk's going in the corner. Yes! Quirk goes in, just as I was saying. He hasn't been in the action too much. He extends Saints' lead to 14 points to 3, and it's his 8th try in 8 games. Brilliant quick hand from the Saints, but that's coming from Shane Cooper as he stole the ball from a Featherstone player in the Featherstone midway, just inside the Featherstone half, and Les Quirk finished off there in good style. Les Quirk, Saints leading try scorer, 17 touchdowns now to his credit, and the Saints crowd come alive, cheering and chanting, we're going to Wembley, and just 80 minutes away after today's match. Paul Loughlin is on his best side here, just inside the 25 and only a yard in from the touchline. Already kicked one. Just going to the right of the post, so it's still 14 points to 3 in Saints' favour. Always a tough nut, Featherstone to crack, but certainly looks as though Saints have laid this Featherstone bogey to rest. Derek Fox to kick off. Deep kick, Beavers well positioned, takes it amiably. Had a good game, Beavers, been all over the place, coming crossfield. Featherstone moving quickly, but Saints looking to sweep upfield again. They scored 2 brilliant 75-yard movement tries at Bradford, and there's no reason why we can't do it here at home. Cooper, Saints throwing it about, brilliant ball handling skills from the Saints. Groves feeds it to Burke. 20 minutes to go. Saints in the lead, 14 points to 3. Cooper again, he's certainly come to the fore in the middle of the first half and in the second half. He's been all over the pitch, probbing and probing. Darren Blewer into space. Dwyer just on his right, but he couldn't flick it up. Well, Saints taking a leaf out of Featherstone's book. Obviously playing the ball, looking to release in the tackle. Well, that was a knock-on. Ian Smales, I think it is, on the far side. Knocking on there, very unlucky. But a low trajectory grubber kick from Neil Holding. And Smales couldn't take it. Put Saints back on the attack. Scrum down, 10 yards short of the Featherstone 25-yard line. Darren Blewer to feed. Blewer feeds, the ball comes out the base of the scrum. Neil Holding, Beavers, back to Holding, into space. Quick play, Paul Doyle lying on a tackle. Cooper again, good ball, well taken by Connolly. Nearly had his head took off by Alan Banks as Connolly was going down in the tackle. Cooper again, back to Bernard Dwyer. Well, Burton again over the top, my word. Not even being spoken to by referee Whitfield. Paul Barton. Diagonal run, flicks it up, well taken by Beavers. Change of direction, into space. Saints on the attack again. Cooper, onto Loughlin, yes! Oh, just couldn't release it, very unlucky. Shane Cooper, he's having a stormer. Cooper again, Dwyer, yes! Cooper! Oh, 2 yards short. Well, now's the time to pop a drop over. That will certainly signal them. Blewer! Oh, brilliant play! Brilliant play from Blewer! Just when I thought he was going to pop a drop over, that would have signaled him. Blewer gave an outrageous dummy, and the Featherstone players took it, and he touches down right behind the sticks. Darren Blewer extends the Saints' lead to 18 points to 3. His 5th try of the season for the Saints. Surely just a formality now for Paul Loughlin. $20 points to 3 when he kicks this. I've marked it down on the sheet, I'm that confident. John Harrison just come on as Sandman. Paul Loughlin there, just about 12 yards, right in front of the sticks. There he goes, no mistaking. Bangs it right between the sticks. Only his second of the afternoon. Saints have scored 4 tries, and they're now 20 points to 3. And well, they're as well going home now, aren't they, Featherstone? Well, a good kick from Featherstone there, and Les Quirk very unlucky. Just touching the ball and it went dead. So Saints forced to drop out from between their own sticks. Neil Holding it is. Good deep kick from Holding into space. Brilliant kick. Chris Bibb takes it. Just outside his own 25. Saints been a little hampered by the strong sun in their eyes in the second half. Stredman attacked it half back onto Fox, taking it left to Smith. Just outside the halfway line, and Featherstone certainly looking a spent force there as Bibb comes up with the ball. Not as much idea, certainly Saints knocking the stuffing out of him. Jeff Gratian inside to Fox, on to Harrison. Well, famous last words as they say, but Connolly in again. Super tackle, in with the shoulder and brings the man down. Hughes, off that ball from Fox. 6th and final tackle. Featherstone pressing, the first time they've been pressing for quite some while now. Fox again, crossfield grubber. Neil Holding lets it go. Saints are going to restart with a tap from the centre of the 25-yard line. Groves. Well, a shed full of Featherstone there offside, but Groves takes it quickly, trying to catch him on the hop. Cooper at a dummy half. Stuart Evans. Good solid display from Evans today. Rested last week along with Paul Barton and Neil Holding. Also Gary Connolly had to be rested because of yesterday's Bala International against France. He has to have 7 days off from first team rugby. Neil Holding from acting half-back, only the full-back to beat. He chips him, the chase is on, must be a try. Yes, Neil Holding scores. Brilliant play from Holding, right from in his own half. Quick as a flash, got through, only the full-back to beat. He chipped over Chris Bibb, and there's not many who'll beat Holding for the chase to the touchdown, and he touches down there about 5 or 6 yards to the left of the sticks. Neil Holding there, powering his way over, his 5th try of the season for the Saints. Since the signing of Darren Bluer, and he certainly had to fight for his place. But Bluer was the informed scrum half after last week at Bradford. He's had a good game today. Neil Holding just completing a testimonial season. He's on the bench. He came on just short of the half-time hooter to replace Mark Bailey, and he certainly showed his pace there and powered over for Saints' 5th try. Paul Loughlin composing himself, no mistaking with that, bangs it right between the uprights. 26 points to 3 for the Saints, and certainly a resounding cup win this afternoon. Yes, Neil Holding's there, career 100th try. As Featherstone are going to make a substitution now with number 14 Nigel Barker coming on for Jeff Gratian. Well, Jeff Gratian has certainly been feeling the rigours of today's game. He had a great first half. Certainly the Featherstone forwards putting it together, but a little bit of uprising from the Featherstone natives in what used to be known as the kids' pen, and perhaps that's what they are, just a load of kids, the team being comprehensively thrashed here by a Super Saints outfit. 26 points to 3, but the natives were uprising. They're not going to get any joy. It's a long way back to Featherstone when you've got tonked, isn't it? But that's how it is. Saints are in possession now. Groves feeds it on to Tony Burke. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if Saints ran in quite a few more now in the remaining 10 minutes. Stuart Evans. Lovely ball to Groves. Looking for support now. They're being forced back, and Hughes there going in rather aggressively. But a super ball from Stuart Evans. This is the way to do it. You've got to release the ball at every possible opportunity. Good deep ball from Cooper onto Beavers now. Connolly in the line. Kicks upfield, all on. Knock on from Hughes there. Right in front of the referee. He saw that ball come forward, surely. But it's Bibb, I think, the full-back for Featherstone. Clark looking for a way through, but there's no way for him. It's well, I better not say anything. I'm just saying Featherstone have got 3 points by virtue of a penalty goal and a drop goal, but it's Fox taking up the running. Hughes over there to Smith. Solid tackling from the Saints. Hughes there getting into the action. He has been on the wing over here when he replaced Danny Beach, but the substitute back has come on now and he's got on the wing position. Well, 6th and final tackle there, but Featherstone spreading it quickly. Nigel Barker, it's only the changeover. If they would have just got to tackle the Featherstone man, and it's the changeover. But they're keeping it going, certainly good rugby. That's it. Evans has picked it up. Bibb tried to grub it through. It hit Evans, and Evans gathered it. And Saints come up with the ball. Paul Groves Good team performance from the Saints. You're going to have a bit of trouble picking a man of the match out. Certainly Barton and Groves instrumental in the first half, but Cooper's certainly been a force to be dealt with this second half. Paul Barton now taking up the running, looking to release. Has the ball in his right hand there, turning in, looking to release. He couldn't do so. Clark and Bell come in at the tackle. Neil Holding is going to grub for touch. Yes, good grubber kick from Holding. Another one of Holding's trademarks, apart from his quick fire running. And he finds touch just short of the Featherstone 25. About 7 minutes of this pulsating cup tie remaining. And quite a few people in front of us here making their way off. No doubt the Featherstone Speckies. They've had enough, but I wouldn't imagine that any Saints, any decent self-respecting Saints fan will move from this ground until the final hooter has been blown. Paul Hughes now. On to Harrison, flicks it back inside. Well, Fox there, he didn't want to know. On to Alan Banks, turns it back inside to Chris Burton. Straightens up, runs forward, Cooper in there, and Groves pinched the ball off him. Brilliant play from Groves. Loughlin takes it in field. Has to take the tackle. Burke looking for the pass, but he couldn't release it. Could Paul Loughlin, very unlucky there. Well, he's been all action there, Paul Groves. I think possibly it's going to be head-to-head for the man of the match, but Paul Groves certainly had a great game. Barton feeds the ball inside, Saints still spreading it. Tony Burke, I think that is, taking up the running, powering his way upfield. Bluer at dummy half now. Going on his own from acting half back, chips up. Well, being obstructed there, but he got the ball back. Fox tried to obstruct him, but Bluer got the ball back. But, well, what's happening over there? Scrum down being ruled. Your guess is as good as mine. I just turned my head away and the referee Whitfield awards a scrum. Derek Fox to feed. Featherstone come up with the ball. Bibb in the line. Powering his way down there. Connolly, can he get him? Yes, just taps his ankles. And oh, brilliant play from Connolly. Just tapped Bibb's ankles. And then completed the tackle. But the Featherstone man there is held up over the line, is he? But Bibb there, he did well. He powered his way through, but a super tackle from Connolly. First time Featherstone have been anywhere near the Saints line. Harrison looking to release, he does so, but Clark tidies up. Saints cover coming over quickly. Well, Stedman there, he tried to loft it out to Nigel Barker, but he couldn't take it. The ball going into touch in goal, and Saints going to start with the 25-yard tap. A big cheer now for Stuart Evans as he comes off to be replaced by Big John Harrison. He's had a powerful game as Evans, a real strong, block-busting game. Certainly buckled down, and there's Harrison, centre field, getting his first touch. Neil Holding now, lofted ball to Beavers. Turning up that main stand side. Oh, brilliant dummy! Oh, yes! Bernard Dwyer finishes off, but that's Beavers' try. No danger, brilliant play from this Phil Beavers as he powered his way up the main stand side. Bernard Dwyer finished off after David Tanner had come in field. What a super try for the Saints. Another nail in the Featherstone coffin. Great season for Bernard Dwyer, his sixth try. It extends Saints' lead now to 30 points to 3, and what a resounding second half display from the Saints. They've certainly pummeled this Featherstone outfit in the second half. They just scored 2 tries in the last 4 minutes of the first half. 10 points to 3 at half time. Featherstone haven't scored in the second half, and Saints now with a 20-point bombardment of this Featherstone line in the second half. Paul Loughlin now lining up. Slots it right between the sticks. 32 points to 3, and just about 3 minutes of normal time remaining. So Featherstone forced to kick off again. Derek Fox, he's certainly been getting sick of this, but Shane Cooper there takes it well. Feeds it inside to David Tanner, not been in much of the action really, David Tanner, but he was instrumental there as Beavers powered up that main stand touchline. Tanner took the ball and then fed on to Bernard Dwyer backing up, and Dwyer coasted in after coming through at pace. John Harrison now. Lovely ball to Holding. Only the full-back to beat again. Holding's taking him on. Support, yes, onto Darren Bluer. It's all unlucky, but it's all on. Groves is there, lofts the ball out. Saints are still in possession. Tackle counts wave clean. Very unlucky there, Saints. A full 60, 75 yard movement. Cooper just brought down 5 or 6 yards short. Come on, let's have another. Bang these nails right into this Featherstone coffin. 14. Inside now. Saints releasing it. Certainly not extending the self. Saints, there's no need to. In the lead by 32 points to 3. Darren Bluer. Lofted ball over to Loughlin. Connolly in the line. Loughlin chips through. Just bounces directly into touch. Very unlucky there. Loughlin obviously trying to give Les Quirk a chance. The man of the match just being announced now. Well, Neil Holding being awarded the man of the match. I can't say it would have been my choice, but he's had a good game. He certainly had a good game since coming on. But very hard, very difficult to pick a man of the match today. Nothing personal like, but certainly a lot of players with great displays this afternoon. Saints very unlucky there, powered the way 60, 75 yards upfield, very unlucky not to finish off, but it's Featherstone back in possession. I make it all on the final hooter, onto Newlove. Well, he's only Connolly to beat, but he powers the ball up, he lifts it up. Connolly with a super tackle there, and Quirk still going. Let's Quirk, look at him, he's only at 3/4 pace. Brilliant work from the Saints. But this man Connolly, he's had a stormer. There's nothing got past him this afternoon. He certainly kept Saints line intact. Beavers on the far side. Tanner in field. All on the final hooter now. 32 points to 3 the score. Resounding win for the Saints as they move up into the last 4 of the Challenge Cup. Loughlin. Darren Bluer attacked in half back. Breaks blind side. On to Burke, but the ball goes to ground. Burke gathers it up, but a knock on being ruled. Big John Harrison in there in the front row. Martin and Dwyer second row. Shane Cooper just going to get his head in. It's Derek Fox to feed. Featherstone come up with the ball. Plenty of open play, very few stoppages in this second half. Newell up there trying to go through, but Connolly comes in again with Neil Holding. The Silk Cut sponsors man of the match today, Neil Holding. £100 cheque and a special edition 1989 Silk Cut Challenge Cup tie. Glenn Bell. Clark attacked in half-back onto Fox, still looking to penetrate this Saints line. Well, Temper's getting a little frayed there. Carl Harrison and Shane Cooper, and referee Whitfield has penalised Cooper. And the far side touch judge has eventually emerged onto the pitch. I don't know what he's come on for, because referee Whitfield's already penalised the Saints. But I don't believe Cooper would do anything like that. He must have been enticed. Certainly Harrison there must have antagonised him, but Saints being awarded the penalty against them. Featherstone fine touch just inside the Saints 25. The last chance of possibly getting a try on the board. Time running out for them. Chris Burton. Trevor Clark attacks it half-back. On to Glenn Bell, trying to power his way through. Clark again. Out to Fox, on to Smith, veteran campaigner. Saints stick to the task, they keep him out. But it's Featherstone now, trying to put a little bit of pressure on. On to Glenn Bell, no way through for him. Solid tackling, well there's the hooter. The final hooter. Saints march on into the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup, along with Wigan, who won yesterday, and Widnes and Warrington were both winning at half-time. But a tremendous performance from the Saints, after Featherstone taking play to the Saints for virtually 35 minutes of this first half. They opened the scoring with a 9th minute Stedman penalty goal, then a 21st minute Fox drop goal, and that was the end of Featherstone. They didn't score anymore. 4 minutes from half-time, David Tanner went over for a try. Then right on the half-time hooter, Phil Beavers went over. That one was converted by Loughlin. 10-3 at half-time. Then in the second half, Les Quirk opened the scoring, unconverted. Darren Blewer went over 4 minutes later, converted by Loughlin. Neil Holding then another 4 minutes later, converted by Loughlin. And Bernard Dwyer finishing off after Phil Beavers had powered his way up that main stand side and fed the ball inside via David Tanner, and Bernard Dwyer took it. That finished it off, 32 points to 3. So great display from the Saints after a slow start, but Featherstone a good cup fight inside, and he just had to wear them down. Saints spreading the ball out in the second half and going through, as I said, to the last 4. So on behalf of Saints video team, Brian Pears on camera, Peter Tushingham photography, myself, Ron Hoof, very hoarse. I just bid you farewell from Nosey Road. We hope you'll join us again this Wednesday for that rearranged fixture against Oldham, which should have been played today, but with the Challenge Cup taking precedence. And let's hope for another emphatic win against Oldham on Wednesday, and then look forward to the semi-final Challenge Cup tie, the draw being made Tuesday.